Video brought to you by Morante Plumbing and Oil. Morante.
And we are back. G. McWinney coming at you with another edition of the Outlaw Blitz podcast. Big fella, let's get dangerous.
I think of the Gene Okerlund wrestling version of Land of a Thousand Dances.
I think of the Great Outdoors because I've been in the Great Outdoors the last couple of days.
You have. Nice hat.
Yeah, the Too Sweet for Life wrestling podcast. A bunch of homers that give our show no respect.
Lying motherfucker.
A bunch of two marks and a fucking I wish I was better than I am.
Dude.
No. Love all the guys over there. They have zero energy. It's one giant goober, a former wrestler, and a guy that could be great if he would just get some energy.
Welcome back to Schway Balls. Yeah, so you've been busy.
Yeah, very busy. Prom is now 2 weeks away. So car has been, there's a game plan for the car. There's some things that are happening with that are getting a lot closer to where it needs to be to get primed and painted. But in the meantime, bought a campsite with a camper. So been ripping floors out and putting a whole new floor in the whole fucking thing. But when it's all said and done, it's going to be sweet. Got a nice deck on the front. It'll get there. Like, don't look at it for what it is. Look at it for what it will be.
Nah, looks the picture you sent me last night looks good.
I can't wait for you to come up and chill and just hang out. And maybe we'll do a live from the Hillbilly Hill.
From the Whip-a-Will.
Yeah, from the Whip-a-Will on Hillbilly Hill.
I've spent many a day at Whip-a-Will.
Yeah, your dad was down there behind the store.
Hit the back corner. That site was that was a nice site.
Yeah, so
his camper's probably still there with the deck.
Friends of ours
they sold the whole thing.
Are there, and they had the option to be up front.
Yep.
The only problem with up front, like for your dad, great. But there's parts of it where it's more like you're in an RV lot. Like it's just there's no trees. It's just you're pulled straight through.
Yeah.
And you're looking at your neighbor's camper.
Yeah.
Like I have a nice fire pit. It's all light off. I have a nice deck up front.
Yeah.
And I'm up on the hill.
I took a digger, real bad digger.
Out there?
Oh yeah. Back in the old drinking days.
Ooh.
My father threw a party. A guy's weekend. It was me, him, a couple guys from the hospital, and yeah, it was called Dinosaurs. It was bad. But I got up out of the fucking chair, which was one of them like plastic Adirondack style chairs, and like 2 steps and down I went.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and he had his whole area was like he had like loads of stone there, so it was pretty rocky fall.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. Not fun.
I don't miss those days.
Not fun.
I do not. I haven't been doing shit, really. The wife is gone.
The wife left for Ireland, didn't she?
She did.
How wild is it that she is staying in the exact town, in the exact hotel that I stayed in when I was there?
She sent me a picture. It must have been somebody's name tag on the outside of their house or something. That was Highland. But that's...
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a security thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, she sent me one too. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I think that's the name of a security there.
But Tracy's, when Tracy Patterson was training, his
kid's last name was Highland.
Patrick Highland, and he was from Ireland. So I'm almost wondering if it's a family.
Do you remember Bonkers candies when we were kids?
I do.
This is Zappos, I think it's called.
Okay.
It's the closest thing I've ever seen to a Bonkers. It made me think of them immediately. Here's a grape one. Give it a little try for the camera. I think it's called Zappos. They even have the texture of bonkers from the day, like where they were hard when you first got them and then they softened up.
Yeah. I mean, I could call on the old denture.
We'll pull out your old fucking whole
Cactus
whole
Jack.
gap.
Yeah.
They are pretty good.
Yeah.
Good flavor. And they're firm in the beginning, then they soften right up.
Have you gone to the Whippoorwill store? General store.
I was in there twice yesterday hoping they had parts for... So when I bought it, of course, used camp or whatever, tore the floor out, put a new floor in. But what I did, when all the water was on, there was a leak. The gasket under the toilet was bad. Ugh. I should have called.
Moranti Plumbing and Oil. Or plumbing and
Oil. But I had to fix it myself. So I went up there hoping they had the parts. They did not. End up at Camping World in fucking Cooksaki. I got it fixed though. Water's all good. But they have shit if you need it up there.
Right. He's got little things.
And it's not overly too bad price either.
No, not really.
You might pay a little extra, but it's not like a ton extra.
I know it's cold, but does he have the pool open yet? Because
yeah,
it's
it opened.
Day weekend.
It opened. Arcade was open. Bingo tomorrow, I think.
Nice.
Adult bingo. So I think you win like booze bottles and shit.
Cool.
We'll see.
Went and saw
You went and saw a movie recently, didn't you?
2 movies. What did I see? Last weekend we saw Thunderbolts, which was good.
You said that was really good, right?
Yeah. And then went and saw Final Destination Bloodlines by myself on Thursday.
I've never seen a single Final Destination.
Really? It was a absolute anxiety fest watching the whole movie.
That's great.
Yeah. Because you know bad shit's going to happen. But the way the movie opens was really cool. It like goes back to 1950 something or 60 something, and it's a grand opening of this giant tower restaurant. The only way I can explain it looks like the Space Needle,
Mm-hmm.
and you take this elevator up to the top, and there was a glass dance floor, and it shows like complete fucking disarray. The I don't ruin it. Bad things happen. Girl wakes up and she's having this recurring dream. Well, come to find out, her grandmother was at that place and saved everybody there from dying. The place ended up having things go wrong, and she cheated death for like 100 people. Death was coming back for everybody one by one.
Yeah.
And it went down the bloodlines.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
All right, it makes sense.
So her brother and her cousins were the last of their family, and the grandmother dies, and then now death is coming for them. So pretty fucked up, gory in spots.
Yeah.
But
good though overall.
Yeah, it was solid. It was solid for what that kind of movie is. Yeah.
How many popcorn buckets? We'll start a new thing. The Highland popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
3 is like a full full bucket is 3.
Oh, like 3. Oh, okay, I'd say like 1 3/4.
Okay, like 3 is like a great movie. 3 buckets is a great movie.
Right.
2 is like a very solid good movie.
Yeah.
1 is like half a bucket is shit.
I'll go 1 3/4. If you've seen the other Final Destinations, you know what it's about.
Yeah.
It's all about impending death. But the writers do a good job of ramping up the anxiety. While you're watching the whole movie.
Go watch Warfare.
I don't know, man.
You need to.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's Hurt Locker-ish, I don't know if I want to do that.
You keep saying Hurt Locker. It was not Hurt Locker.
I thought it was Hurt Locker.
No, it was the one with Jamie Foxx and Jason Bateman.
Oh,
where you wanted to throw up.
Yeah.
Coming out of you. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So
it's really not mystery as to what sparked your top 5 idea this week. Do you have a name yet?
No, I have not. Yeah,
Okay.
Not yet. The Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
I remember leaving that theater and you were about to puke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't picked a name yet, so we want to work right into it.
Yep.
This week's top five funny names for boats or RVs. Now, the reason it's twofold because I've been talking to Tommy about him getting his boat in the water.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, and then I got the RV part. So
Okay.
and
Does he have a name for his boat?
we will get to it.
Okay.
I'll start.
All right.
Number 5. This is an RV one. Bare necessities,
Yeah.
and that's Bear BEAR.
Yeah.
Not
Most of these are
BARE.
puns on something.
Puns on some sort. Yeah.
Yep.
Bare necessities. It fits perfectly for like a campground.
Yeah.
You go by, it's the bare necessities. It's even funnier if it's like a permanent type site with a tent.
Yeah.
Like it's just a tent and a picnic table. Bare necessities.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, you go in a tent and it's got a fucking air bed, a couch. It's wild what they do with tents these days.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My number 5, the redneck fuck hut.
Jesus Christ.
That probably satisfies a lot of our friends.
That could also just be a trailer in Alabama.
It could be.
Or Accord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Either one.
Cripple Bush.
There you go.
Some of them areas.
All right. Number 4, Fin and Tonic. Nice boat name.
Yeah.
Fin and Tonic.
There you go. My number 4 is also a boat name full of semen.
Okay. We will get to more semen in a minute.
Oh, God.
Number 3, which is what I hope my camper ends up being called, the Hotdog Hideaway.
Nice.
You could say like Love Shack, dumb shit, but yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Hotdog
absolutely.
Hideaway. A little pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3 is also a camper one and kind of fits into something you've used recently for friends of ours. I'm sexy and I tow it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
I'm sexy and I tow it. That's a good one. My number 2. Now, this is where it really comes in. This is the name of Tom's boat.
Oh, Jesus.
The Seaman.
It fits him.
But it goes, so if you ever see Tom's boat, it's the, and then Seaman riding a wave, and it's a wave of, if you just looked at it, you'd be like, oh, that's the seaman going over a wave.
Yeah.
But if you look at the wave, it's sperm.
Are you serious?
I shit you not.
What a fucking idiot.
He bought it that way, already named.
Yeah.
But
it fits him perfectly.
Whatever. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Seaman.
The other one, like the Stugats, was Tony Sopranos. That could also fit for Tom, too.
Yeah. Yep.
Number 2, Fishizzle.
Fishizzle?
Fishizzle. Fishizzle.
That I could see Macklin having a boat like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fishizzle, my nizzle. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, and my number 1, she does boat stuff.
Nice. I like it. My number 1 would have been good a couple years ago. Cirrhosis of the River.
Nice. Yeah, people come up with some really catchy fucking, things. I saw one where they had a Fleetwood camper, so they called it Fleetwood Mac.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like that. So there's stuff like, there was another one. Oh, man. I can't think of the name of it.
Take a picture of this. Shit.
They have them, though. Like, if the name of whatever you bought,
right,
then they play on.
Fuck.
Play on words.
I thought I had saved something. It was totally a Sal thing. Damn it. I don't think I saved it. Shit.
The sausage casing?
It was something to that effect. It was very, very Sal-ish. It was a license plate, and it was I think it was a Montana license plate, and that's why I wanted to save it. I must have not. It was the cum dumpster. CMDMPSTR. That was the license plate.
It could also be somebody's ex-wife.
Wow. Yeah, well.
Yeah, so they're funny. If you have any, tag them in these. Like, we've been getting comments on our videos lately.
Yeah.
Tag them. We want to see them.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's move along to... All right, 5 crazy questions this week via GMAC. Number 1, what's something you think you'd like to do to relax?
Something I think I'd like to do.
Right, because you don't do there's I always thought I'd like to have a permanent site camper that would ground you,
Yeah.
and now I have it. So you don't have anything right now, but what's something you think you would like to do that you think you'd enjoy to relax?
Oh, condo, whatever, townhouse on the beach.
Like where the doors open to the beach?
Yeah, like the place we rented last year in the Outer Banks was literally, you looked at high tide, you looked over the railing and the ocean was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's relaxing you. Just
Oh
sit
yeah,
out
just
there
sitting watching the waves and.
So if you could have a seasonal condo, say, from Memorial Day to Labor Day, that'd be good for you?
Yeah. Probably more like Easter to Halloween, but sure.
Well, it felt like football weather out there today.
Yeah, no shit.
It was definitely chilly and windy, and I'm like, damn, what time's kickoff today? All right. So, condo on the beach is your relaxing thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, number 2. If you were a Star Wars character, would you be Jedi or Empire? Realistically,
Jedi, but I just think Siths are the best.
And what color would your lightsaber be?
Oh, if it's Jedi, it's got to either be blue, green, or purple.
Well, really, there's only one green one.
Luke's and Yoda's.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like Jedi Master colors. Mace Windu was purple.
Yeah, and his is the only purple one because he asked for it specifically.
Yeah, his Kyber crystal.
I figured you would have been Empire, and if I could pick, orange. You'd have an orange.
Well, you said realistically is I just don't. They're brutal. Their Sith Lords are fucking.
What
ruthless.
What kind of character do you think you'd be in Star Wars?
Oh God. Oh man. Well, I couldn't. I don't think I'd be a Jedi Knight. I'd be somebody helping the Resistance.
You'd be like, it's a trap.
Yeah, I'd be that guy with the fucking. What the hell? I can't remember his name. Oh, General Akbar.
Akbar. Yeah. All right. Number 3. Have you ever owned a comfort item? Like good, goofy, it doesn't matter. Like a blanket, a fucking something that's
absolutely.
A comfort. Just something that's a comfort item.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you still have one? Something that's a comfort item. What is it?
Elvis blanket.
Yeah. My Dallas, not Dallas, my New York Yankee blanket.
Yep.
That's told my kids, something goes on with me right now, you put that fucker in there. That's where I feel it.
There you go.
That's home, no matter what. I've been through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So have you, but that's always come with me.
Yeah.
All right, number 4. What makes you at peace and truly happy?
Oh boy. Knowing my kids are in a good place, knowing they're okay and not struggling and going through shit. Me personally, though.
Yeah, no, personally to you.
Oh, dude, just sitting out on when I was away to Wildwood, just sitting out in front of the hotel room on the chair, watching the waves come here, watching and hearing the waves come in, and just fucking sitting there and enjoying it. It was perfect.
Do you think do you think that's something you could do? Do you think you could do Wildwood every day though?
I could.
Or do you think it's it's such a part of you that you go and then you're like, yeah, I've had my fill, I'm good to move on?
No, I could.
You could do. Why would you open a little shop on a boardwalk when you retire?
Ah.
You don't want to service people. You just want to enjoy it for what it is, or
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it's out of the realm of possibilities. I wouldn't want it to be the run of the mill fucking t-shirt shop. I think that would be
no. I figured you'd be like a little cell phone shop guy, that type of thing.
There's not a lot of shit up there like that.
People come by, they get a case or personalized. Maybe you just do personalized cases or something, and you keep it affordable.
It'd be cool to be able to have a 3D printer and run shit off make shit for people. That would be all right.
Well, maybe you just got an idea.
There you go.
All right. And number 5. This one's pretty good. And it ties into something you said earlier, and we did not talk.
Okay.
Would you rather be stuck in a romantic comedy with your worst enemy or be stuck in a horror movie with your best friend?
Oh, man.
I know your anxiety couldn't handle.
The horror movie?
Yeah. Because you'd be like, oh my God, they cut Blaze's head off. Or, fuck, I'm next the whole time.
Yeah, that would drive my anxiety through the fucking roof. Not to say that the other one wouldn't either, but I don't think I don't think I have any true like horrible enemies, so I guess that one would be easier and less fucking stressful.
Yeah. And romantic comedies tend to have like good locations.
Yeah.
Horror film, you don't know. You could be stuck in the fucking middle of
Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
Getting fucking chased. Oh, the first fucking scene, the black guy's not going down, I am.
Yeah.
I'm stepping on a fucking
Ralph
tree
running
branch,
you're done.
twisting my fucking knee. I'm done. I'm just stab me. Just get me. I'm done. I'm not running, just kill me.
In true horror movie way, he just walks by you and goes on and goes by.
Leaves me. Yeah. You cocksucker. My knee's killing me. Just fucking end it.
No.
No.
No, it'd be like Jason. He just looks at you and goes,
I'll be back for you later.
He doesn't say anything. He just shakes his head and keeps it moving.
Yeah. You see me at the end, still Peter Griffin. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then just as you think it's all good, and you go to get up, shoot, knife comes through you.
Yeah. He'd miss everything. I'd just be wounded.
Yeah. All right. So that was 5 crazy questions. Next up on the agenda. Stately definitions. Apparently, this is the Star Wars edition.
Yeah, I just found flawed his
What?
geographic. He said then we go north. He did Boston, then he went back to Albany.
I think he's just saying.
No, northern in general.
Yeah, if you watch the thing, that's from Animaniacs back.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
if you watch the thing, he's just talking about. Then we go north to Boston.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, Star Wars edition based on our rabbit hole from a few weeks ago.
Oh boy, is all I can say.
And there's a lot. And the fact that I've just still going down that rabbit hole personally. Number 1, the Star Wars bar. A bar or pub filled with strange, unusual, and often dangerous characters. While these establishments hold no official affiliation to the franchise, the abundance of fights and or bizarre happenings is reminiscent of the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Also known as the Candlelight Inn in Palenville.
I was going to go over the Exchange and Saugerties,
yeah.
whichever.
Yep.
We know some Star Wars bars.
Yeah, we do.
I have a feeling at a certain time of night, our local moonshine place may also
turn into a Star Wars bar.
Yeah. Number 2, this is the one that sparked it. I saw it earlier in the week. The Dirty Chewbacca. When a girl is deep throating you, you pinch her nipples right as you come. Her scream paired with the warm liquid and dick in her throat will produce a sound similar to Chewbacca's growl.
Or Sal.
Definitely Sal. And Sal's hairy like Chewbacca, so he's a Wookiee.
That could be called the Dirty Wookiee. The Dirty
gay
Sal.
Wookiee. Yep. Getting Skywalkered.
Oh boy.
Is the act of having a hand or foot amputated. This can be done for medical reasons such as gangrene or due to diabetes. More commonly used to refer to an accidental loss of a limb as in a motor vehicle accident or from an industrial accident. Term comes from a Star Wars movie where the main character, Luke Skywalker, has his hand cut off by Darth Vader.
Or Anakin Skywalker, who lost both legs and an arm to Obi-Wan.
Well, the arm was from Count Dooku.
You're right.
But the legs,
Yeah,
Obi-Wan did him in. So, do we know anybody that's been Skywalkered? Personally?
I don't know.
I do.
You do?
I do. Anne-Marie's brother-in-law, Mike, has one leg.
Yeah.
So he was
I don't know.
Skywalker at one point. The angry Darth Vader.
Oh boy.
Yeah, while receiving oral sex, proceeded to clamp the girl's nose shut, thus making her make Darth Vader noises. Then proceed to say, "Insert name here. I am your father."
That's pretty good.
That's not a bad one. R2D2ing. Getting your balls tased and tickled until you nut in someone's ass crack.
Oh my god.
I don't think they're all like this, though. Oh, this one's pretty good, though. Princess Leia. During a threesome, guys put their hairy ball sacks on both sides of her head. Looked like Princess Leia's hair from the first movie.
It's all curled up.
Yep. The gutted Ewok. A furry muff that appears like an Inside-Out character from Star Wars.
Oh.
Yeah.
We grew up in a time frame when there was some furry Ewoks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And coming back, I think.
Yeah.
I think bushes are in again.
That's good.
The Emperor Palpatine. Giving someone an Emperor Palpatine is similar to a donkey punch. During sexual intercourse, you shoot them with a stun gun. Bonus points if you scream, unlimited power. But this was a better version of the Emperor Palpatine. It's when your girl is jerking you off and you nut in her hand and she slowly moves her hand away from your dick, creating a lightning look with your nut. Like the Force lightning.
What kind of goo?
Yeah.
That's going to be really tacky.
That's a rope right there.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, you got the Millennium Falcon blasters. This is good. When you put 2 fingers in a vagina and 2 fingers in a asshole, then an alternating thrusting action like the blasters of the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars, you make laser blaster sounds as well. You can also quote Star Wars while in the sexual act like, "Don't get cocky, kid. They're coming too fast." Oh, God. Oh, that was the last one. All right.
That was it?
That was it.
All right. That's Stately Definitions, Star Wars edition.
Use the Force, Luke.
Use the Force. I believe this is you. As we have done before, I apologize for yawning so much. I slept way too good last night after getting my ass kicked all week.
Yeah, it was like 4 o'clock. She's not home. If I don't stick to a routine, I don't sleep well. And I forgot my fucking Tylenol PM.
Oh, boy.
It was like 4, and I'm like, God, I need to go to sleep.
Is it overrated or is it underrated? You
it is.
Be the decision maker.
Our buddy Bobby Sickler was zero fucking help doing this list.
Oh, yeah?
Had me aggravated to the point where actually it came out pretty good.
Oh, all right.
This is the hors d'oeuvres edition.
Oh, okay, cool.
Of Over Under.
Nice.
Number 1, pizza bagels.
Underrated.
Now, if you given the choice, would you do a pizza bagel or pizza roll?
Pizza bagel.
Yeah, me too.
Some people call pizza logs. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
But pizza bagel.
Okay. Number 2, pigs in a blanket.
Underrated. You know, because they're so rare. You don't see them all the time.
You don't. And I think an elevated pig in a blanket would be one made with the hot dogs from Stewart's.
Yeah.
That you can't buy. So you have to buy them already cooked.
You'd have to call that private in a blanket.
Yeah, it would be. Oh, my God. It absolutely would be.
Yeah.
Number 3, spinach dip.
Underrated.
Now,
that is the staple of every national championship party, Super Bowl party.
And I'm not talking like hot spinach dip.
No,
I'm talking the one that's
dip.
with the hollowed out bread
Yeah,
loaf.
yes, I could kill one of those myself.
Yeah, I've seen you do some damage to one.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4, egg rolls.
Overrated.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a big egg roll person.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I'll always eat it, but it's my least favorite part of the whole thing.
The private ate 4 egg rolls the other night.
Oh, that dude eats so much,
He's
bro.
an animal.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's not way bigger than he is.
He got all fucking offended because he was listening. I guess an old Blitz episode came up on his.
Oh, I must have talked shit about him somehow.
We did. But it goes back to when he busted the tip off your pen.
Oh, yeah?
He's like, these fuckers, they're banging on me about the pen again. And then you realize it was just an old episode that popped
Probably
up.
he finished one and that one popped up again.
Yeah.
A new one popped up.
Yeah. Number
Yo, well,
five.
hold on a second.
Okay.
Pause. Hey, Private, fuck you. That was from months ago, episodes ago, and you're all pissed off again.
Yeah, you re-aggravated at us.
Over something that happened. You were already aggravated at that. You can't fucking
I told him,
re-aggravate.
listen to the newest episode. I'm sure we've ripped on him in that. You can be pissed off for something different. Number five. One of my favorites, Swedish meatballs.
Underrated.
Have you ever had the IKEA Swedish meatballs?
Probably not.
So you know what IKEA is, a furniture store. Well, they have a cafeteria there, and they are known for their Swedish meatballs because they're a Swedish company.
Sweaty balls.
You can buy them to go and bring them home and cook them. They are fucking awesome.
Just the meatball itself, not the sauce.
No, the sauce comes everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what do you think is so special about it? What do you think they have in it that everybody else's recipe doesn't have?
I don't know. Like the meatball is just pretty much a
standard meatball.
The sauce is just fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's like Sal would like it. It's white and creamy.
Yeah. Sal would
cover himself in IKEA meatball Swedish sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 6. I can go either way on this one. Potato skins.
Potato skins?
Yeah.
Overrated.
I agree with you.
Yeah. There's so many better things to do with potatoes.
And they're a lot of work.
Yeah.
You got to cook them, then fucking gut them, then restuff them, then put them back in the oven.
I don't like when people do twice baked potatoes and all that. I'm not. Listen, you give me a potato most ways, but you don't need to redo extra shit to it.
Outside of mashed, do you have a favorite style potato?
I like red potatoes, like roasted red potatoes.
Have you ever had a Hasselback potato?
Is this stately definition?
Maybe it could be. Not Hasselback. I don't know. No, it's when they slice them like super thin all the way across, and then you cook them and they open up.
Oh, and
Then you got the buttery.
Yeah.
They're good. Carly makes them a lot. They're pretty good.
You know what I haven't had in a long time is what were they? El Gratin?
Au gratin potatoes?
They were like a staple in the 90s. Dude.
Yeah, they were.
We had them all the time.
Yeah.
And they were good.
Yeah, they were.
And I haven't had one of those probably since the 90s.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Do you remember?
Can Dee make a good au gratin potato?
No, Dee makes a great macaroni salad. Though.
She does. She makes a really good
macaroni salad. Best of the best of the best.
Yeah, I agree. And the last one, crab rangoon.
Oh, underrated.
Yeah, way underrated.
And for whatever it is, my ex-wife made the best fucking crab rangoons ever.
Really?
You don't remember Jen making those
crab
rangoons? Yes.
Really?
That was all handmade, homemade stuff.
Yeah, you got to use like the wonton wrappers.
Oh, yeah. She was phenomenal at making them.
Yeah.
Going back to macaroni salad for a minute. Do you remember in the early 2000s, everywhere you went, they had like this ranch macaroni fucking... It was a very specific... I don't know if it was Hidden Valley had it, but it was a macaroni salad with
in a box kit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everywhere. It had like it had
it did. It had like
and
peas and
little
carrots. Oh, yeah.
It was everywhere you looked in the early 2000s. That was the fucking go-to salad of the summer.
Well, I think that was the height of ranch dressing.
Well, because trying to explain to your kids that ranch didn't exist when you were little. They're like,
no.
What? And Butterfingers came out like during our timeline.
Did they really?
I think so. I don't remember until I was like 10.
Going back to like...
I mean, they probably came out. That's something we can look at. But
when I worked at the video store, candies that were super fucking underrated that I don't think I've had since then were the Score Bar.
Yeah.
Do you remember them? The real thin, like crackly toffee.
SKOR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were really good, except they're going to get stuck to every one of your molars.
Apparently, Butterfinger's been around since 1923.
Wow.
But at some point in like the 80s or 90s, Nestle took it over.
Okay.
So that's probably when it became like mainstream to us.
And then I'm trying to think what this other one was called.
How about a whatchamacallit?
They're awesome. One of my favorites from...
They're still around occasionally.
Yeah. It was like 4 little squares on a bigger square. And they had like raisins and peanuts. Oh, were they chunky?
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it.
You know what I'm
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
They were different too because It's the first candy that had fucking raisins in that I cared about.
So that's going to be one of those weird things that we might figure out is were certain, like, that ranch macaroni salad was time frames that things just they stuck
it
it.
got hot for a while.
The potatoes au gratin there, they were like late 90s.
Right.
Those ranch things were like
hamburger
every
helper was a staple
in the 80s.
in the 80s.
Yeah.
I guarantee between my grandmother and my mother having hamburger helper at least once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Whether it was the regular style, I like the lasagna one. It tasted nothing like lasagna, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But you just don't see it. It's not much anymore.
Yeah, it's like there was things that were just time frame. And then they just disappeared.
A dish that's super, like, I guess old, this would probably go back to the 50s when casseroles were like a big thing. A good tuna casserole.
Oh, my sister Robin makes a phenomenal tuna casserole.
Really?
Phenomenal. And she puts something on the top, and it gets like crunchy on the top.
To me, a tuna casserole has to have peas in it.
Yes.
I don't know why.
100%.
But it has to have peas in it.
I think she took, oh man, what the fuck did she take? I think she took like something with French onion soup or something to put it on the top.
No, probably those fried crunchy onions.
Something like that on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good.
Often used on green bean casserole, which you can fucking keep.
Yeah, keep that bullshit. Casseroles were a thing back in the day, though.
They were. Jello molds were huge.
How about this? Do you remember spaghetti pies?
I do, but I can say nobody in my family ever made them.
Yeah, but you remember them, though, right?
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is this? Here's another one. Chicken pot pies. That used to be a big thing.
Them.
But that used to be a big thing. Like, that was a staple dinner for a long time.
Haley, if once in a while, that's her favorite thing that I used to make. And it was more like, to me, I made it more like a shepherd's pie / chicken pot pie because I would use the pie crust. Then I would put mashed potatoes on the bottom. And then rotisserie chicken and mixed vegetables, gravy, and then a pie top, and then bake it. Or I would do mashed potatoes and I would put pulled pork, and then put the pie crust top on and bake that. And there's 2 different variations.
When's the last time you did that?
Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Oh, so I don't know. You never responded to my thing. I've done some research for you. The Maverick is not electrical.
So it's like my car.
It's a hybrid. 500 miles to a tank.
That's good.
That's very good.
Yeah.
And and they say the lower end models only like
29,
28, 26,
yeah, something like that.
That's not bad.
No, not at all.
Dude, especially when you're only putting 6,000-7,000 miles on a year.
Yeah, I don't do shit mileage wise.
Right. So that, you know what I mean? Like, you definitely have.
I meant to drive. I've got the keys to the Cooper, to the Mini, and I meant to take it up to the doctor's on Thursday, but then it was rainy. And I'm like, I don't drive her car that much. It's thick, and I haven't driven it in a while. So I was like, fuck that. Let me just take the car that I know in the rain. But maybe later today if it stays nice out.
Nice. When you're going down to the prison to watch a show, right?
Yeah. An outdoor wrestling show. It's going to be fucking like 50-something degrees.
Yeah.
I asked Rick yesterday, I'm like, how are you going to fucking bump in that shit? And he's like, I'm immune to it. I'm like, oh, yeah, you did grow up running barefoot through the woods of Margaretville. Did
you get the video I sent you? It was like, is this a young Rick King on the other side of this platform?
I think when did I see it?
Yesterday at some point.
Yeah.
Did it not look like him with hair?
Yeah. And then you sent, he did have hair when he wrestled at one point. And then you sent me Sal's.
Yeah.
The Sal one later on.
Yeah. There's what's funny is we're back here in Saugerties, New York, busting on Sal, who's our buddy and coached with us.
Yeah.
But there's an entire line of people in Montana that are busting on Sal every week.
Absolutely.
Or busting in Sal every week.
Every night.
Yeah. His partner that he lives in his basement.
Yeah.
No. He's your partner and in his basement.
Yeah, absolutely. He's nailing studs.
Yeah, that's it. You got anything else?
Not really. Did you rabbit hole at all this week?
I did not. Oh yeah, I rabbit holed how to pick up a floor in a camper, what to put.
Did YouTube show you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
No, it's not bad, but I'm just, it's been a crazy week because every night it was like, if I left work to the garage, sand the car, to the camper, work on the floor, come back, work on the floor, sand the car. It was just.
So is the car completely ready for paint now?
There's a couple more spots. He's got to try and figure out how to get the front spoiler off because then it'll be more accessible to paint.
Right.
But I think it's maybe a couple spots on the hood. He wants
Where
to
is
go
it
over.
now?
It's in Tom's shop.
Oh, okay.
So it's getting close. It's getting a lot closer.
And you need about 72 hours to get that done.
and I talked him into kind of not taking shortcuts, but just being smart about it. I'm like, listen, what do you care if we open your trunk and all your trunk is black instead of blue? Like, you're going to put a trunk liner in there so it keeps the sound down anyway.
Right, you're not going to see it.
Right. And when you open the door jambs, if they're black, all the interior is going to be black.
Right.
And under the hood's all going to be black. So don't stress about that. Worry about the outside looking blue. Everything else is going to be black. Inside, underneath.
The door jams.
Door jams. And you're going to carpet and everything's going to come out. So, everything's going to be nice like that.
Now, when it's time to do the painting, will the doors have to come off?
Usually, yes. You take everything off and then put it back together.
Okay.
The way that he decided to do it, we're not. It's going to be basically like a shell paint, like do a good outer shell painting, and then all the interior stuff, I've already started painting all the door jambs black, the interior of the doors black,
Yeah.
the underlining of the trunk black, in behind the tail lights black. You know what I mean? All those spaces. So that this way, and then I ordered him a brand new hood scoop because the hood scoop had a crack in it. So that just showed up to my mom's yesterday. So yeah, it's just a matter of.
So it doesn't matter how you get the old one off.
I already took it off. Though.
Oh.
But I told him, I said,
If it came off in pieces, fuck it.
No, it came off in one shot. I said,
okay.
But it's an original, the aftermarket ones aren't. I said, take a picture of that and put it on Facebook Marketplace and get me some of my money back.
Yeah, somebody will buy it for sure.
Right, like start wheeling and dealing.
Have you talked to Lead Sack at all?
No, not really.
So he found
a guy, right? In Hudson.
Yeah, he was telling me about it that, if down the road Boston's looking to make more changes or improvements, so you need odd parts. Apparently this guy's got a network that can get
almost anything.
Because Cliff was able to get the rear window for his.
Yeah, with the defroster,
which was huge.
Yeah.
So he said he was going to take it up to a local guy, pull it out, and see if there was any kind of rust or rot around the frame,
and then
identify that leak, and then throw it back in.
Yeah, it's having a son with a car is like having a little broke best friend that just keeps going, "Hey man, you should get that. Hey man, you should get that." And Dad's bank account's going ting 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 ting, just dropping.
Cliff had said something. He was talking to, I think it might have been Morgan's boyfriend, and he said something about the car looks like it's pretty fast. And Cliff's like, yeah, it made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. And they just stared at him like, what the fuck are you talking about? But he told me, and I was fucking giddy, laughing because Cliff's quick-witted like that, and then just the way it came out. So I ended up on eBay, and I ended up buying him this for his car. I gave it to him at work yesterday in front of everybody. He was dying laughing. Let me pull a picture up.
Or did they all just stand there and wait for the roll of the dice?
No dice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So he's throwing it on his Camaro.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, no, it's cool, man. I'm glad. Listen, camping is something you love doing, and now you've got like the ultimate spot to go to.
Yeah.
That fireplace looks cool as shit.
Yeah, it works. I had it on already.
To throw some heat?
You can do heat,
just the flame.
Heat or flame, yeah.
Yeah.
the heat's fine in there, so
right.
I don't.
And we'll get some opening NFL Sundays up there because the camp doesn't close down till
Columbus Day weekend.
Columbus Day weekend
is the last weekend.
So
the first 6 weeks we're good.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
or college football Saturdays.
That too. Well, McAfee's doing dumb shit, diving into fucking.
Dude, and the way my deck is set up, I'll hang a big screen right up top, down the far end, and just Wi-Fi the fucking thing through the.
That's remember how my dad had his. He had the TV out on the deck with the ceiling fan installed. So you sat up there on a hot day.
Yep.
But with that fan throwing a nice breeze down, watching fucking baseball.
Remember that floor fan I had in my apartment? We would use sometimes. It was like a big floor fan.
Yeah.
I brought that up there, and I'm like, listen, I'm just going to leave it up here because if we put it outside on a hot day and just have air blowing across the deck, it'll be great.
Yeah. Keeping the pups cool.
Yeah, but just you and I sitting up there, fucking, you could just hang out, cook. I'll have the grill, put the fucking TV on. We're right there.
Yeah.
College football Saturday, watching college game day.
And your fire pit is set and ready to rock?
Oh, yeah, bro.
Nice.
Sweet
Nice.
run there. So we'll be getting her done later today.
You got some firewood en route?
I have some up there already, but it's been getting rained on. That's one of the projects I want to do. I want to build a little lean-to.
Yep.
And then I'll just tarp it off so that it stays dry.
Yep.
That's it.
And closing her down's not that big of a deal. We used to do my dad's in a couple hours.
Yeah, close the slides.
Just close the slides, winterize
the tanks.
Drain them, winterize them. Yep. He used because he was in the back corner and there were a lot of tree coverage back there.
Yeah.
So he would tarp the roof just in case.
Yeah. I'll tarp it. I'll pull it. I might even only pull one. Well, I'll pull both slides in, tarp it.
Yeah.
Really good. Make sure, throw mothballs down and all that shit that keeps mice out. Any of the holes, anywhere where stuff comes in, I'll stuff with
steel
wool. And, just try to take stuff out of it that, mice will get into.
Right.
Paper towels or tissue or toilet paper and shit like that.
Yeah, it got to a point because they had a full-size fridge on the deck.
Yeah.
That Pop at one point had to go up and put metal plate and
so the bears don't rip it apart.
Because the bear did get into it. A bear got into it one time.
Yeah.
Which those little fuckers, they ain't little.
Little. Yeah.
Those fuckers are destructive.
Yeah. So my goal is when I get up there, I'm just up there now. So like Friday, getting back to shooting here Fridays, or if you're off on a Thursday night is ideal because then it's a long fucking way. It's like 40 minutes to get down here.
Yeah.
So like now I'm down here right now. I'll stop and get whatever I need at Walmart and shit like that to get back on the road to go back up.
Keep it stocked so you get up there, turn key, open the door, and
that's it.
You're good to go.
Yeah. So, and this week is just trying to figure it out. There's shit everywhere. So once it's all put away, then, then it's there. So you come up, you turn the key, you're there. You're there for the weekend. So, so I'm there till Monday. I'll go to work Monday from there. And then I'll be back there probably either Thursday night or Friday afternoon.
Perfect.
Like it might be we stop recording. Like it might be we get done recording and
then
I head
you're
right
in the
there.
car and gone.
And then that just starts my weekend.
Nice.
But that's it for me, buddy. I'm good.
All right, I'm good too then.
All right, take us home.
All right, for GMAC, this is Winnie. This has been the Outlaw Blitz podcast, and as always,